Okay, well, I went online to look for a how-to video on locating the oil pressure sensor for a 93 Ford F350 crew cab four-wheel drive. And I couldn't really find one for any Ford F anything. So I'm going to do this on my own, and I figure I'll make a video of it, and if successful, I'll post it online for people looking for this procedure in the future. As you can see, the oil pressure gauge reads rather low. I suspect it's a problem with the sending unit or the gauge, being that the truck is running fine and the motor's not making a bunch of clanging noises, which is what I would expect if the oil pressure was low, and also the oil level is right up to full. I just changed the oil recently, so I know it's not that. So I'm going to now go into the truck and try to find the oil pressure sensor, and I'm accompanied by my trusted companion, Chloe. She's right here, who's going to offer whatever assistance that she can offer. I went ahead and purchased the replacement before taking out the old one, which is not my normal way of doing things, but because I was in town, it was a convenient thing to do. And here's what the replacement looks like, so I know what I'll be looking for. It looks like I already got its own thread sealant on it, so that when I go to replace it, it doesn't look like I'll have to put any Teflon tape on it, because it looks like the sealant's already there. And it also looks like I'm going to have to use channel lock plier or something similar to put it on, being that it doesn't really have, well, actually it does. It does have flat surfaces, so I guess a socket could be used as well if I can find a correct size one, which is what I think I'll do before I attempt to put it in there. And then I'll know what size socket to use to remove the old one. It appears that I've located the sensor. It looks like it's next to the oil filter. Hopefully this comes through on the video, but it looks like it's right there next to it. I'm going to get a light to verify. I now have gotten a light on it, and it does indeed appear to be the sending unit, and it also appears that it's seen better days based on all the rust at the base of it. So I'm pretty confident that's why I've got a low pressure reading. In any event, it appears we're going to find out here soon, because I'm going to take that out and put the new one in and see how things look then. Okay, I've got the old one out, and I've got it laying there next to the new one. As you can see, it looks like it's seen better days. My guess is it's the original one, so being that this is a 93, it's been in there 22 years, so I guess it's about time to replace it. I used a 1 1/16 socket to get it out, a standard size socket, not a deep socket, and basically I had to back the socket out enough to get the end of the ratchet, and then later a 3-inch extension, 1/2-inch drive in there, just enough to bite, and then with that I was able to remove it. I started off with just a ratchet on there until it backed out a little bit, and then the ratchet got jammed into the oil filter, so then I needed to use a 3-inch extension, and because the oil filter is on an angle, so if you can get past that point, you can put the socket back on, the ratchet back on there, if with a 3-inch extension. And at the same time kind of folding over and holding back the lower radiator hose. So the ideal scenario would be to replace this while you have the oil filter off during an oil change, and while you have the lower radiator hose off during either a coolant change or a lower radiator hose replacement. But barring that, you have to work around those two obstacles, which is not impossible, but it can be a little bit difficult. So that's that. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in the new one, and we'll see what the reading looks like. Hopefully now it'll look normal. Okay, we've got the new sensor in, and now we're going to see how that oil pressure gauge reads when we start the engine. Much better. It's now reading normally. So there it is, how to replace the oil pressure sensor in the 1993 Ford F350 one-ton crew cab four-wheel drive with the 5.8 liter V8. Tools used were 1 1/16 inch socket, 1/2 inch drive ratchet, and a 1/2 inch 3 inch extension. So there you have it. Good luck to you.